Hey, what's going on, everybody? Hope you all are having a fantastic day today. Now, today I decided to make my video on the day of because, as you all know, today is the Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War official multiplayer reveal. Now, I'm going to be showing you guys the actual official multiplayer reveal trailer in the background of this video, but I'm going to be talking to you guys about the actual gameplay footage that I witnessed for myself. For those who don't know, a lot of streamers like Swag, Nick Mercs, Tim, it's a ton of people who got to play the actual early alpha of this video game, but they're all streaming for hours and hours and hours of Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War. So you're able to see a lot of in-depth things about this game, the gunplay, the maps, the creative class system, the attachments. You gotta basically see the whole deal if you went and watched one of these guys' live streams. And don't worry, if you didn't get to catch it, more than likely they save their VODs, so you can always go back over to Twitch, find one of these people, and just go back to their previous podcast and watch it for yourself. But I'm not going to lie to you guys. So far, so good, I'm going to say. It does look like a mixture of Black Ops 2 and Black Ops 4, like a lot of people are saying. But in my personal opinion, it really does have some strong features from Call of Duty Modern Warfare. 2019, of course, the most recent one. I can see a lot of resemblance between those two titles, which kind of worries me. I'm not going to lie, it does stress me out just a tad bit. But at the same time, you guys know how I feel. I think Modern Warfare is a good game. It's just a lot of things that they did in that game, they did poorly. You guys know my opinion. I already stated this in a bunch of my videos in the past. It's things like the minimap, the time to kill, the dead silence not being a perk. It's a lot of minor things that built up to be a massive issue for me when I was playing that video game, which overall made me just hate Modern Warfare. But it seems like Treyarch is trying to perfect that and make the Modern Warfare experience a little bit better and more fun. As you guys know, Modern Warfare is sold for a lot of people. It's sold for a lot of Battlefield players, Rainbow Six Siege players, all kinds of players, including the core Call of Duty fan base. So clearly, I think Activision is trying to tap into this marketplace and try to continuously please all the players they possibly can, instead of just simply focusing on the Call of Duty fan base. Which is, I'm a little 50-50 with that. Because as you guys know, I feel like their main focus should always be on the Call of Duty fan base. We should be the #1 priority when it comes to making a Call of Duty video game. But if the developers can manage to focus on everybody, but at the same time, make sure that the Call of Duty community is pleased, then they could do the best of both worlds. Now, to start off, the gunplay looks absolutely amazing. I'm going to be completely honest with you guys. It looks outstanding, something that I've been craving for a very long time. You guys know that in my past videos, I've been talking about 125 HP for ages now, and how I think it would be the perfect middle ground between 100 and 150. Now, in Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War, the developers did state that 150 HP is coming back, but they're tuning it down just a tiny bit. It's a little faster than Black Ops 4, but not as long. Now, I don't know why they didn't just say 125 HP. I don't know why they stuck with the same name, 150. But this looks almost identical to what 125 HP would look like. I remember back in Black Ops 4, I went to a private match and I tested out 125 HP with a bunch of my friends, and it worked perfectly. And this almost looks identical to what that feels like. It allows you to be able to push, allows you to be aggressive because of the main fact that you don't die in 2 seconds. You have enough time to react, you have enough time to reposition, you can get away from gunfights if you need to, and at the same time, it takes skill to win a gunfight. You don't just drop 1 to 2 shots into an enemy and you call it a day like in Modern Warfare. You actually have to land your shots. The time to kill is rewarding, the headshot sound is rewarding, the gunplay is rewarding, the sounds of the weapons just sound so crisp and clean, the recoil patterns look good. Honestly, everything about the gunplay is really pleasing to me. And that was one of the biggest factors for Call of Duty Modern Warfare for me, was that the gunplay was so outstanding. It was so good in that video game, and it almost looked like they took the same gunplay from Modern Warfare, but they tweaked the time to kill, and they made it just a little bit more satisfying with a Treyarch style to it. Now, map design is a little worrying to me. Yes, there are a few maps in there that I saw that were close quarters, the typical 6v6 sauce that you like to see, which looked actually really good. I enjoyed the flow that they had on them. I liked how the streamers were playing them. It might play a little differently when the game actually comes out and we play public matches, but the way that these streamers are playing it, which you have to keep in mind, there's a lot of good players in here, so this isn't like, a bunch of streamers pub stomping. It's literally the sweatiest of the sweaty matches, so from what we saw from the streams, is basically what we're going to be seeing in game, because skill-based matchmaking is obviously going to be super thick. And the way that the streamers were playing it looked really good. I'm not going to lie. They looked like they had flow. They looked like you can move around, you can reposition, you can't get completely demolished from certain locations. It's nice. But there are a few massive large-scaled maps, which I'm not sure if I'm very comfortable with them just yet. Now, for those who know me very well, you know that I do enjoy large-scale maps. I think they're very creative, allows for better gunfights, allows you to reposition, move around the map, and actually have some decent amount of fun when it comes to a Call of Duty video game. But from the past experience, I just feel like I'm scarred, and I'm really scared of large-scale maps now because it seems like the developers just simply don't know how to make them anymore. But honestly, from what I saw from the gameplay, they still looked like they had flow. It looked like the map designers knew what they were doing and how to, put down cover and put down certain objects to allow players to move around and advance without having sniper rifles being able to one-tap you across the map because you have zero cover besides a freaking bush in the corner. I have a good feeling about these maps. I think that they're going to be good, but at the same time, I don't want to be too cocky about it yet. I don't want to say that, oh, these maps look amazing, they're going to be outstanding, because until I actually get my hands on the video game, I'm just simply not going to be able to tell. The streamers can make it look as good as they want, but until I actually play it, I can't give my own personal opinion. But overall, the gunfights look clean, the maps look very good. I'm actually enjoying the map design this year. I think this might actually be a decent set of maps. I also got to see a little tank gameplay when it came to the streams as well, and I'm very impressed as well. This is amazing news because tanks were so OP and obnoxious when it came to Call of Duty Modern Warfare. They were stupid, they were overpowered, they could absolutely stomp out infantry, but in Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War, there's only one tank, there's not multiple variants, and that one tank is slow, the turret speed is very slow. My only complaint is that it shoots pretty fast. I mean, these dudes are just chucking the missiles into that tank like it's nothing. They're just rapid firing that shit. Which, to me personally, like I said, I don't really care for when tanks can completely demolish like that. But as long as the turret speed is extremely slow, the tanks are slow, it's hard to rotate them around and turn them around and stuff like that, it should be good. I just think that they need to nerf the fire rate just a little bit more on the tanks, and they will be perfect. Absolutely perfect. And I also want to talk about the creator class stuff I just spoke about in a couple of videos ago when we were talking about the 6 perks. I know a lot of people were commenting on that video saying that it's because they're in private match and they can stack up, but no, it's actually confirmed now that there is a wild card that allows you to have 6 perks, and also a tactical, lethal, a field order, a shotgun as a secondary, and also a primary rifle of your choice. So yes, classes are going to be very overpowered this year. Now, that's not the only wild card. There are definitely other wild cards in this video game. I'm not too sure what the wild cards are specifically. I didn't really do too much research yet, and I'm trying to get this video out as fast as possible so I can, catch it on the first day. I don't want to get it out too late. So if any information comes out later on, maybe by Charlie Intel or any of the YouTubers who got to play this stuff, I'll make some more content later down the road about all this stuff. But there are different wild cards. You could pick and choose what you want, but there is, in fact, a wild card that allows you to have 6 perks, including everything else in your class. And apparently from the streamers, I was watching Swag stream for a while, they were complaining a lot about the footstep noise in this game, which is really scary because for those who don't remember, or for those who don't even play Modern Warfare, the footstep noise was absolutely out of this world, and you didn't get dead silence as a perk, unlike you can in Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War, so you were just stuck with massively loud footsteps that you just couldn't cover, so it just made for extremely slow gameplay. And I also heard that Ninja in this game doesn't even make your footsteps completely quiet. You can actually still hear them. I'm assuming if you have a very good headset, you could still sound whore an enemy even while they have Ninja on. So it might be a little complex. I'm hoping that Treyarch goes ahead and they will lower the footstep noises just a little bit more, hopefully, so they can make sure that the gameplay stays nice and fast, because footstep noise equals camping, which equals a very boring experience, so hopefully they will nerf those footsteps a little bit more to make people want to be a little bit more aggressive in their video game. Overall, the gameplay looked pretty fun. I'm not going to lie. I mean, at the end of the day, I will say that visually and the sounds as well from Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2019 are far superior to Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War, but gameplay-wise, because you guys know I'm a major gameplay guy, graphics could look absolutely awful, but as long as the gameplay is still there, then obviously I'll really enjoy it. Being the guy that still plays Call of Duty 4 and World at War, clearly those games are ancient, they don't look amazing, but because the gameplay is so good, I play them all the time. Pretty much more than I play Call of Duty Modern Warfare, the brand new one. So, to me, gameplay matters a lot when it comes to a video game. And even though Modern Warfare just completely blows Black Ops Cold War out of the water when it comes to graphics, visuals, and animations, effects, all the, the visually appealing things that Call of Duty Modern Warfare does, Black Ops Cold War doesn't look as amazing in that category. But one thing that Treyarch always does pretty decently, in my personal opinion, is gameplay. And hopefully with Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War, the gameplay will be there. It looked like it, but even though if it looks like it, you never know when the game completely releases. Don't forget about Modern Warfare. Don't fall for any tricks. Don't get too hype about this video game. Make sure that you keep your distance still just a little bit, because the streamer event is all streamers, and even though it's extremely sweaty, these guys are usually typically very aggressive, so they're still going to be moving, they're going to be progressing, they're going to be trying to flank, navigate the map, which is fun to watch. But when you go into an actual public match and the game is released to millions and millions of players, they play the game extremely differently. So everything that we saw in the event could be completely different when the game comes out. The gameplay and the meta can completely take a 180 turn and just go for the worst, so we have no clue what's coming to us. But so far, I'm liking what I'm seeing, gameplay-wise, like I said. But only time can tell. The beta is going to be releasing next month, so when that date finally gets here, we will get our hands on with this game, and as a community, we can get our final opinion on if this video game is good or if it's not good. But I will tell you one thing, I enjoyed watching it, and if I enjoyed watching it, I really do hope I actually enjoyed playing. I pray to God, man, because I've been craving a really good Call of Duty game for a long time, and I want one of these development studios to put something out that is new, unique, but still has my core feeling of COD in it that I enjoy. Modern Warfare was so close, yet so far, but I hope Treyarch can really bring it home for me. But guys, if you enjoyed today's commentary, don't forget to leave a like. If you hated it, leave a dislike. Also, if you're brand new and you enjoyed the commentary, don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell notification button. Also, want to chat with me? I have two ways to do so. I have a Twitter and a Discord. Both those links are down in the description. And also, if you want to watch me live stream some video games, I do that over on Twitch. Link to that is in the description as well. But guys, thank you so much for tuning in. I'll see you on the next one. Peace out.